In ebbing spring, the skies will clot. Our shedding seeds made piles of rot.
We finally fixed it. Yo, Thag, thanks for the 20 by the way.
OhDoughs cast with tempers rare. Red minnows squirm in tainted clay. Three virtues known, not all we cast. For wrath, and doom, and death. Alas,
Listen, we can't wear the goggles. It does not really coincide with actually being able to see stuff.
Or I'll find you.
Soul Frame. I think I played that a little bit actually. Take 2 is just take 3. I could not get that thing to work correctly.
To Brook Hollow Park.
In fact.
It's okay, they're not actually monsters. We're just a lot smaller now.
Clever girl.
You're looking at a living fossil.
Grounded 2.
Hey guys, you're gonna want to see this!
John Glazeaver in the flesh.
Please tell me that was your stomach.
Hold on to your buggies for a survival epic 65 millimeters in the making.
Is this loud AF or is that just me?
What the hell did we get ourselves into?
Fixed it. Grounded 2 on release was, or early access I suppose, was not it by the way. Subnautica 2. Wait, no. That's still Grounded 2. What?
Some guys leave it to luck. Let it ride on a roll of the dice. Not me. You can have all the luck in the world. But what matters is the choice you make when the cards are on the table.
Mafia the Old Country. I never played a Mafia game. Glaze occasion only if a certain game comes up.
Yes, that was indeed a young Don Salieri from the original Mafia. Man of Honor expands Enzo's journey in Mafia the Old Country this August. Okay, can you imagine working on something for 16 years of your life? Back in 2010, the creator
sound
of
guy's getting
Assassin's
fired.
Creed set out on a journey to build his next time-bending epic. Today, after many twists and turns, it is finally time for Patrice Désilets to invite you in to his new world.
That desync isn't me, right? I feel like that's not how that works. There's no way that I could like make that happen, right? The refreshing wouldn't fix that.
I was born to be the collector.
Any chance I'll ever
To
2?
protect a world
I don't think so.
I cannot be a part of.
I don't know. I'll be playing it later though. I'll probably end the
Destined to be
stream,
feared for what I am.
shower, and then Devastator Surge.
It is my fate.
Assassin's Creed Nun version?
I
Nun
have devoted
assassin?
my life to facing them. Those granted
It's the Nun
power
assassin.
erase souls. Those corrupted by their gifts. Tilting the ancient balance toward cataclysm.
She also a witch?
But at last, their debt is due.
Oh.
Every choice, every breath has led me to this moment. As the moon bears witness, I take the first step. My time has come. I am ready.
1666 Amsterdam. That's actually a pretty cool title.
Thank you, Jeff, and thank you, everyone. 1666 has been a monumental and emotional journey. David Lynch once said, The film is
It's fixed.
the talking. That's how I feel today about the game. Instead of explaining features, I'll simply say this. As of right now, the prologue is free to download on Steam and Epic Games Store. It's a 30-minute story experience and amuse-bouche, if you will. I'll leave you with a glimpse of what's to come when the game launches on early access later this year. Join us for the journey.
Early
Merci
access.
and panache Kalis.
Early access is the freaking curse that keeps on giving. It's actually kind of sick though. There's like a hint of DMCA combat in there. DMC, not DMCA. DMC.
Thank you, Patrice. Still to come, we've got a lot of great
An hour
announcements
late.
for you, including a special surprise guest. Who's that? What? Wait, that's Billy from Saw? Hey, Billy.
Hello, Jeff Keighley.
Hello.
I want to play a game.
Oh, you want to play a game? Well, that's great. We're here at Summer Game Fest. This is all about playing games. It's perfect.
Roll the tape.
You heard the puppet. Roll the tape.
A 100 years have passed
Oh man,
since the genesis of your legacy.
we can skip on that personally.
They call you a monster, but I call you a prophet. Pain is our only true path to redemption. It strips away the lies that people tell themselves. Only then do they get to see what really makes them tick. A sacrifice must always be paid in blood. Live or die. Your book, bound in blood, inspires those who are worthy.
That just looks like
The spiral bleeds ever deeper.
glorification of gore.
Our war's end
Back to cool stuff.
approaches.
This is Lords of the Fallen 2, I think.
Humanity's
100%.
fate will be determined by one final
Whoa.
sacrifice.
Whoa, whoa. IGN's gonna have a field day with that, bro. You're making it too easy for him.
Are you?
Maybe it's not Lords of the Fallen 2. It said Epic Games Store.
The veil between realms is unraveling. Life or death. You alone will decide.
It is.
Lords of the Fallen 2. Wishlist now.
That's right, Lords of the Fallen 2 is also coming to Steam this fall.
Well,
Next up
not
is
beating
a
the
brand new
Gooner
game
allegations.
from BitReactor, a studio formed by some of the most experienced developers in the tactics genre. This is Star Wars Zero Company.
Intelligence was just briefed of a separatist fleet massing in the Serralona system.
Then we need to make our move.
You got someone?
Yay.
Zero Company.
What do you got for me, Panic? Port Silius. Coil's been spotted meeting with local gangsters. Find out what they're up to.
I've been tracking
Build
Falcon for
customization.
months. She's at the center of it all.
All right, let's get a team together.
Every strike counts. Is it gonna be like a death match? Or team death match? Is it RTS?
We work with all kinds of folks. Ex-separatists, ex-nobles.
It's seemingly RTS.
ex-cons. And we're better for it. We're almost there. We just gotta finish this job. There we go!
General Skywalker.
It's RTS out of his mind.
A little surprise at the end there. All right, dark fantasy has always been about one thing, the monster within. And today, one of Europe's most ambitious
two wolves
studios
inside
is
me.
ready to take you into a brutal new world where vampires have emerged from hiding.
Come in. Oh, shit! The box. Please.
Take it.
What the hell?
Dude, if it was a Blade game, that'd be freaking unreal.
You don't give up easy, eh? Well, neither do I. You certainly have reasons to hate me. My son, you've ruined my life. We crave the same thing.
Evil? Am I evil? They adore me.
You're a pawn in Brentus's hand, nothing more.
This won't end well for you.
I've done the unthinkable for my own family.
Determination is not enough to cheat your fate, Dawnwalker.
Dogwalker? I'll dog walk you, Grandma.
How many innocents did you drain dry? Maybe
That text is massive. It's actually hard to read when it's that big. The Blood of Dawnwalker. That looks pretty cool.
Hello everyone. My name is Konrad Tomaszkiewicz and I'm the game director of The Blood of Dawnwalker. What you just saw was an invitation to join us on an adventure.
Sick patch, dude.
Through eras and cultures in our story-driven open-world dark fantasy saga. The first part, a CGI, shows where our saga leads to, a present-day adventure. The gameplay segment that followed is from our current game, and it's an origin story of Cohen. I hope you will have as much fun playing our game as we had making it. Thank you, and have a great rest of the show.
Auf Wiedersehen.
Thanks, Conrad. Next, the creators of Among Us have been hard at work on a new project. And today we're revealing it for the first time.
New project, not new update. That's actually potentially interesting. A new standalone game. Is it solo?
From the Among Us TV series, please welcome Yvette Nicole Brown and Liv Hewson. Hello, Summer Game Fest! Hey!
Isn't she like an actor?
We are so excited about the future of Among Us. As crew members ourselves, our task is sharing even more good news about the animated series.
Isn't she? Animated series.
Yvette? Look, I know fans have been dying for updates, but there's a dead body right there. And the imposter could be any one of us.
Oh my god. Take me out back.
I think this calls for an emergency meeting.
So you'd rather call a meeting than complete our task? That's suspicious. I'll have to report this to Mira HQ.
Oh, no, I mean, I don't think there's any need.
Take it up with admin. And now, the moment you've all been waiting for. Get hyped for chaos, betrayal, and more in the Among Us series. Enjoy.
Emergency meeting.
Crewmates, our fellow mates of crew, have perished. They would have
Why are you talking so weird?
Can you let me
but I just don't understand why you're...
The official cause of death, acute ripping off of the face. One dead crewmate, that's an oopsie.
Boy, a TV show could be pretty
Makes it a
sick.
murder mystery.
Any one of us could be the killer. Was it you?
Whoever smelt it dealt it. If only there was someone who could take charge.
She's an actor.
Wow, that was a lot of screaming.
Green, blue, orange, purple, white, brown, yellow, lime, cyan, black, and I'm red, the hot one. What's back there?
Oh, really? We have to kill the imposter!
We're so happy to have you among us. Or is it amongst us? I always forget.
It's cool. It's aight.
Would you believe me if I said some of our biggest surprises at SGF are still to come? Stay tuned. And it turns out there's more coming from one of this year's best reviewed games, 007 First Light. Here's a first tease of a new story mission coming later this year.
That was a demonic entity.
We've received an urgent call from Alec,
What?
James. King Bavma requests MI6's help with
What's
a
she
matter
in?
most sensitive, and he's asked for you, personally. Our alliance with Bavma is fragile at best, but if he has what he claims to have, well, M figures the reward is well worth the risk.
Are they
Go
already
back to
announcing a
Aleph and find out what this is all
DLC?
about. Best of luck, 007.
Is that gonna be free or what are we doing? You can't announce a DLC after the game just launched if it's gonna cost money. I played Armistice. That game's actually kind of cool.
Brothers, the time is finally here. I know it's been difficult.
What is this?
All these years, the unbelievers mocked you for your faith. Tonight, we shall show everyone how wrong they
What is
were.
this?
Sleeper, awaken!
Gothic? What? Are they making a Gothic 2? They ain't really showing me actual gameplay. Oh, there it is. Oh, this is Grand Blue Fantasy, I think. That's my guess. Finally, that's locking it in. Also, real quick, are we on? Yes, right now. Ion, whatever, dude. Aeon 2, my bad.
I'm looking to find the source of the disturbance and end it. To do that, I need a complete picture.
Maybe this is all a brain dance, a simulation?
Time to knock the rust off!
Maybe the two of you really are from another universe.
Is this a show based on a... This is a game based on a show?
Run. I'll erase you at the finish line. Deleting your ass.
Come on! Eat less, loser!
I can feel it. That Nightmare Tacit Discord is looking for us.
Lucy!
Cyberpunk Edgerunners. Wait, what? Withering Wave... What? Withering Waves is a gacha, I'm pretty sure. Wow.
That was a look at what's ahead for Wuthering Waves and its collab with Cyberpunk Edgerunners on June 8th. Now, if you want to track all the games shown today, head to player.gg/SGF to see the full lineup and wishlist your favorites across all platforms. Right now, it's time for news on a massive expansion coming to a franchise that has been on this stage before.
Right. Oh, this is Wild Hearts. No, it's not. It's Monster Hunter Wilds. I get this confused all the time. My bad. I might get one for Wolverine, but I kind of don't want to. Is that new? That's new.
They can affect the environment with just their presence. A moving natural disaster.
Too powerful to tame. Too difficult to reproduce. Sounds like an elder dragon.
I've seen that guy before. And just post it on a second channel whenever it comes out.
You know it's all for nothing.
Hope they show Far Far West. Speaking of that game, I hope they don't. I hope Far Far West does not go too crazy with just making things do more damage, because they're kind of going that route a little bit, and I think it's a bit questionable. Random claw.
Obsession! Step in a dream!
Is this Capcom's other game? It is. Oh, me watch you. That's sick. He's fighting an air boss. Those are notoriously annoying in games like this. You got a Wakasaw? Bladed umbrella, let's go, Shun. We can summon Big Chungus. How much damage is how much damage is Big Chung doing? Decent. That's his angry face. It's not Capcom's game, I don't think. This is Swords of Legend.
Take your time. Enjoy.
That looks really sick. That looks freaking sick. That's not Capcom's game. That's a different one.
From Swords of Legend, a fantasy action RPG.
She thinks we can't read.
You saw a boss fight against Kong Kong Zi, with each move pulled from real centuries-old Chinese magic tradition. Now, how about a little toy car magic? Get ready for lots of loop-de-loops and massive jumps with the announcement of the biggest Hot Wheels racing game yet.
Is that a guy screaming in the background? It's just one guy. Amped out of his mind. I'm confused. Donut costume, get third. It's just in case a certain game comes up. Listen, nothing about that has me even remotely hyped, but hey, teach their own. Sonic Racing and Mutant Ninja Turtles? What was that, Puss in Boots? Sonic Racing get infected with the Fortnite bug? Okay, wait, Pico Park's actually kind of got like... Oh, I take it back. Pico Park is kind of fun. Everything else looks like a fever dream.
Happy anniversary, Sonic, and happy birthday, Sega. All right, now the world premiere of a project that depicts the entire story of a famous anime from beginning to end. Dedicate your heart to this.
To what? Oh.
やっぱり巨人って素晴らしいな。
後のことは仲間に
Because of the volume on your screen, I can turn the background into heaven real quick. Remix.
奴らが捧げた命の行方を見届ける。
ありがとう。ごめん。さよなら。
Attack on Titan 3. That'd be peak. I've never gotten hyped for a racing game ever. Remember playing. There's a Gran Turismo way back when.
We have 2 drivers dead.
There was 2 others I forget the name of.
3 more in intensive care.
I'm done. My friend said you can help me.
Some people are meant to be outlaws, Theo. Think about it.
Is this gonna be like James Bond where you're playing a game as a movie?
I did all that for you to get out of trouble. Now I'm in deeper than when I started. I can't be taking risks like this. I'm a lead driver in the R1K.
I've tried to help you. I'm not going to jail for you.
Only thing that matters is, does he have family?
The dead won't rise.
That was more engaging, even though it didn't show gameplay than the other racing games.
Their sons will plant fear or respect.
Respect the Crusade.
You'll harvest one.
Oh man, not another RTS, dude. I want to see them do like a third-person version of Bowmaster Prelude. You've got dragons going out everywhere, freaking golems, firestorms, fire arrows, meteors. That'd be freaking sick. Okay, maybe it's not fully RTS. You're commanding your battlement.
We have lots more Summer Game Fest ahead, and trust me, you definitely will want to stick around. Right now, here's a new look at Sea of Remnants from NetEase.
She said that when looking.
Wake up laughing, half a miss, wrong direction, no regrets. Every face feels out of line, that's how I know they're all mine. We don't fit and we don't care, broken chunks and broken air. They say grow up, act your age, we're just light another flame. Make it out, don't look back, burn this moment till it cracks. If this one won't let us stay, we'll steal this night. Make it loud.
Say we're lost, say we're strange, say we'll fade and drift away. But if memory lets us choose, I'll remember all of you.
Hands up, shout it out loud, laughing over the doubt. If tomorrow cleans the slate, let tonight decide on it.
What even is going on? Is it a music number or a video game?
Make it out, feel the hand. This 1 second, this is it. I don't
Dog, they showed 4 seconds of gameplay.
On a shelf?
4. I doubt you're sponsored by Krispy Kreme, so here's to help with the costume. That thanks to Tim,
guys,
buddy.
Is it me or
I'm
is
not.
there something off with this one?
Yeah, he seems different. Has he always had that mustache? He doesn't have a mustache. Oh, yeah.
Hey, buddy, what's your deal?
Howdy. Name's Ryu. What's all this
Ryu.
mess about me being different?
Well, look at that. He sounds different too.
What in the Sam Hill? Everyone in Tokyo talks like this.
I know
Yeehaw,
what
brother.
this is. It's called a knockoff.
Well, tarnation. Could a knock off do this? Howdy.
Hey, yo!
Yikes.
The Capcom Summer Game Sale is here.
Would you take a sponsor from Krispy Kreme if you had to eat a donut every day for the rest of your life? You couldn't say no. That's your actually not just one donut, a box of donuts.
You're watching.
Ladies and gentlemen, representing the elite ranks of the Ark Society, Mr.
Because 12 donuts is probably something like 1,000 calories easy. You would be very calorically enthusiastic very fast. Yeah, a box. 1 donut's too easy. 1 donut, low-key, a pre-workout snack. 12 donuts? The average American diet. Hot World. Not a Pokeball. I wish that Harold's combat was better, because the survival aspects are actually pretty fun, but the combat kind of meh, for me at least. It's kind of why I haven't gotten back to it, even though they've gotten new updates. That is so stupid. The full launch, eh? The prophecies were true. Five days after my birthday. Hooray.
There you have it. Power World 1.0 is coming out on July 10th. Now, at the start of the show,
July
I
5th,
mentioned we'll
National
have
Donut Day.
lots of new worlds to explore today, and the return of some long-awaited ones as well.
I should either make a donut
This
or
next
buy a donut that day.
falls into that last category. It's been a long, long, long 8 years.
Homicide. 6 total so far. Each case, husband and wife found. Shredded.
Telltale game.
People are dying.
Folks are losing their minds. What's going on?
Monster is out there.
Oh, today. Oh, they said July 5th.
Word around the
I
precinct
read
is
July 5th.
You're the guy to call.
Bigby,
Sheriff?
I'll have your job within the week.
Are you living under a rock? You're a raging dumpster fire of a person.
You're the reason I'm here.
She's a detective.
Ready to get to work?
Warner Bros. Entertainment, eh?
I know I don't look human.
His lips are sealed, but I'm not helpless. See you around.
I was wondering when you'd turn up.
Looking for me?
That's right, Bigby is finally back. And as we wait for his new adventure in 2027, check out The Wolf Among Us remastered this holiday. Now, this next game comes from an acclaimed studio that is deep into development on its next project.
No, they're making a Wolf Among Us 2, and until it comes out, they're doing a remastered version. That was what that announcement was for. The game expos feel fake, and the overdressing is giving Hunger Games. This game looks cool. The robotic crack, like just jacked chauffeur guys, that's a cool aesthetic. It's giving Fifth Element vibes.
I'm listening.
Scarlet Sin. That's the beginning and end of it all. How about you try taking a hit?
You're acting a little strange today.
Oh yeah? It's our first mission in a while, aren't you?
It's a mid-MMO.
Excited?
I'll say that.
Stop saying
MMOs are...
Okay.
Guild Wars 3, I'm excited for that.
Quiet. They're moving.
Initiating C3 sync. Ready, Angel.
Roger, Kenna. Tracking.
This ain't an MMO.
How's it looking out there?
I can't stand crowds. It'd be better for both of us if we got out of here quickly.
In the movies, this is always where things go wrong.
Hey.
Well, just saying. It's a cliche. Wait, the target stopped.
Hearken! The pulse rain shall cease! In the name of the Father!
9MMO. Iframes, counters, perchance, melee combat, checking a lot of boxes, getting kicked into a subway. Interesting. Why she posed up like Mike Tyson right there? She's shelled up. I don't think it's still a blade. She didn't have a blade until that one last second. I would be wrong. That looks pretty cool.
That was a good one. Shift Up is returning to the world of Stellar Blade with an all-new
What kind of
sequel
man you are? I
developed
was talking
entirely by
about the
original team
gameplay
that's
the
here
entire
today.
time.
Set in the same universe as Stellar Blade, this next chapter continues the story beyond the events of the first game, introducing a new protagonist who you saw there, Evie. It's early in development, and we will have more to share in the future.
Would have liked to have
almost
Evie.
done,
He just said Evie.
but not quite. It's been almost exactly 3 years
Didn't
since
he just
Street
say there's
Fighter
so
6
much
was
more
released
left?
in June 2023.
And he showed us 3
What's
racing
ahead?
games.
This is
Clutch
Street
actually looked pretty
Fighter
cool.
6, Year 4.
Bro, Keely. I need you to figure out the ways in which you try and hype the rest of the show because you're doing a terrible job.
Entering year 4, but I can sense that we already have new challengers on the horizon.
Yes, mine. Arjun. Well, there's a Hot Wheels game, there was Clutch, which is more story-based, and there was... I forget what else. There's the Star Wars pod racing. That actually looks... I think that one will be more interesting than the other ones, aside from Clutch. And there could have been one more, I just forgot. Who's chanting?
Please welcome to the SGF stage, Nakayama-san, director of Street Fighter 6, and Hamaguchi-san, director of Square Enix.
Hamaguchi-san.
皆さんのおかげでストリートファイター6は3周年を迎えることができました。そして本日、ファイナルファンタジー7との特別コラボレーションを発表します。
Thanks to all of you, Street Fighter 6
Bro,
has reached its third
his
anniversary.
glasses suck.
And today, we're announcing the special collaboration with Final Fantasy.
Take your fingers. Those are his glasses.
ティファはですね、世界中の
You
プレイ
can't
ヤー
see.
から
You
愛
can't
さ
see
れるキャラ
anything.
クターです。だからこそ目指したのは、ストリートファイター6の世界で本当に戦っているティファの姿です。
Tifa is a character loved by the players all around the world. That's
Like, those
exactly
frames are
why
terrible.
our goal was this: to bring to life a Tifa who truly fights within the world of Street Fighter 6.
衣装や動きまで再構築してストリートファイターのティファとして形にしました。マテリアもそのままではなく新たなバトルシステムとして再設計しています。
Everything from her design to movement has been rebuilt as Tifa the Street Fighter. Materia has also been reimagined as a new gameplay system.
With our prime, it's John glazed over to you,
まだお見せで
scrub.
きないんですが、ファイナルファンタジーの象徴的な要素もバトルに落とし込んでいます。
We cannot show it today, but we adapted an iconic Final Fantasy element to the battle experience.
ティファの戦いはまだまだ終わりません。ぜひこれからの展開にも期待してください。
He's got a
Tifa's
good
fight
voice.
is far from over. We hope you all look forward to what's coming next.
Wait, actually, both those guys have very good speaking voices. I have no idea what they're saying, but it still sounds good.
Thank you to Hamaguchi-san and Nakayama-san for coming all the way from
Hamaguchi-san.
Japan to join us for that special moment on stage. Then we'll see you guys again later this year. All right. Well, now it has come time for our final announcement.
Hamaguchi-san.
I know. What's it going to be, guys? Any guesses? No. And frankly, I don't know what I could say to set this moment up besides this.
Hamaguchi-san's a
Get
goated
ready
name.
For the final battle.
The final battle.
Long ago, a shadow fell upon our planet. Guided by calamity, one man sought dominion through reunion. By his will,
That's Final Fantasy, I think. I can't see.
A meteor called forth to bring ruin to all. But our planet answered, awakening mighty weapons to stand against this celestial threat.
Maybe not
Now,
Final Fantasy? I don't know.
Hope endures in
Definitely Final
those who
Fantasy. Gosh,
fight.
I gotta believe myself sometimes.
Long story short, the world's in trouble. It has been for a while.
So what are we waiting for? Let's give Sephiroth the beating of a lifetime.
Do they make a new Final Fantasy game every year? Is this Japanese Call of Duty or Japanese Chinese? That side of the world Call of Duty? That guy's cool.
I'll make this quick. Good night.
The sky's the limit!
I can do this. I'll make you proud.
Just ain't your day. Oh my, is that a weapon I see?
Far as I can tell, these things don't distinguish between friend and foe.
save the planet by killing her protectors. Let us put your faith to the test, Cloud.
People hyped up Revelation? What does it even mean?
And I won't let you down. I promise.
How am I supposed to enjoy this trailer without a Booba Peak emote? Hey man, take it up with YouTube.
There you have it, and no, he's not done yet. Please join me in welcoming back to Summer Game Fest the director of Final Fantasy VII Revelation, Naoki Hamaguchi-san.
Gucci-san's back!
I'm back! ようやくですね、このファイナルファンタジー7リベレーションをマルチプラットフォーム同時で、発表できたことを本当に嬉しく思います。ここまで来れたのも、この物語を信じ、待ち続けてくれた皆さんのおかげだと本当に感謝をしています。
I'm truly delighted to unveil Final Fantasy VII Revelation, which is launching simultaneously on all platforms.
You wear Nike? Hamaguchi-san.
And we've only been able to come this far thanks
That's
to
a guy?
every single one of you who continue to believe in the story.
What kind of girls you looking at?
For this moment with us.
今作のテーマは決意です。クラウドたちは最後の戦いに進むため。
Actually, wait. What kind of girls you looking at there, bud?
The central theme of this title is resolve. Cloud and his companions each confront their own destinies and find the resolve.
He's got an Ellen. He has the Ellen DeGeneres haircut. I'll give you that.
私自身もこのシリーズを完結させるという決意を胸にこの作品と向き合ってきました。
I too have carried a promise in my heart throughout this journey. The resolve to see the series through to its very end.
皆さんに最高の形でお届けします。ぜひ見届けてください。
Same fit.
We're committed to delivering this experience in its ultimate
I don't know about that.
form.
I'm not like a.
Please stay with us and witness what lies beyond that resolve.
Today,
An Ellen DeGeneres spectator.
On our path, please show me and welcome to the stage. The voice of Vincent Valentine, Matt Mercer.
Matt Mercer.
Thank you very much, Hamaguchi-san. It's truly a privilege to be here with you today, if you know me. There's honestly so much to see in Revelation. I think we just kind of need to dive right in. What do you say?
Let's do it. Take it away, Matt.
I don't mind if I do.
As we reunite with our heroes, the meteor looms in the skies above, a constant reminder of your mission and the grave threats you'll confront as you embark upon your journey and face the epic conclusion of the remake series. Aboard the Highwind, your very own airship and the pride of the Shinra fleet, you'll take to the skies and witness our most expansive open world yet. From the outskirts of Midgard, to the sun-drenched Medial Archipelago, to the warrior nation of Wutai. Simply pick a direction and set sail. But how can you be expected to protect the whole world at once? You'll need to cover ground fast.
I am not jumping. No way, no how.
Don't worry. These parachutes are top of the line. Pull the cord and pop. You'll be floating through the air like a feather.
At any moment in the open world, simply pilot the Highwind to your destination and take a leap of faith. With the wind rushing past, you'll descend seamlessly from the sky above to the ground below. Where will the winds guide you first? That freedom is in your hands. But no matter your destination, to defeat your enemy, you'll need a fighting chance. And that starts with your trusted allies. At long last, with the world teetering on a blade's edge, everyone assembles at Cloud's side, forming an epic ensemble of heroes. Each with their own story that brings you closer together than ever. But a good unit needs more than friendship to save the day. it needs a disciplined combat regimen. The hybrid battle system, established in Remake and refined in Rebirth, is perfected in Revelation, putting even more power in your hands. In fluid, real-time action, seamlessly switch between party members to even the odds. Then, when the fight calls for strategy, enter tactical mode to unleash a suite of powerful new spells and abilities. Activate devastating synergies with your companions. And of course, call on mighty summoned entities that can turn the tide of battle.
Summoning Ifrit never gets old. There are truly some chill-inducing fights ahead in Revelation. I'm so excited to see all of your reactions. It's gonna be amazing.
I'm guessing you have a favorite character to play in battles?
I might be a little biased, but since you brought it up, let's have a look at our newest coffin-dwelling companion, Vincent Valentine.
That guy's a lip-biting one-trick. You see that?
I won't return to my coffin until we've put Sephiroth in his.
Vincent is a deft gunslinger, capable of delivering precise, high-yield shots. But there's more to this secretive former Turk than meets the eye. The result of experimentation at the hands of Shinra. Vincent can transform into the Galleon beast at the press of a button, gaining tremendous power while transformed. And when combined with the skills of a certain ace pilot, their high-impact synergies disrupt the fight with ferocious results.
The Leaping Lancer, the Dashing Dragoon, the one and only Sid Highwind.
Sid Highwind, the cantankerous pilot extraordinaire, joins the party and their mission to defeat Sephiroth. Sid's command of his lance allows
that also
him to
Matt
rapidly
Mercer?
close the distance for powerful strikes.
Does he voice both characters?
Area of effect attacks to bring a whole host of enemies to heel. But to fully control the battlefield, skill with a weapon only gets you so far. To further augment your combat capabilities, try this on for size. Function Integrated Tactical Suitwear, or the FIT system for short, allows you to further customize your playstyle with new uniforms imbued with unique movesets. Alongside your equipment and materia, Fits gives you an extra edge in battle. And to face what's coming, you'll need all the strength you can muster. Sensing its fate hanging in the balance, the planet itself has unleashed its last line of defense. The weapons, ancient beasts that are larger than life and capable of untold destruction. Will you be enough to stop them before it's too late? As the world is torn apart, you and your friends must unite. In Revelation, we come to the thrilling conclusion of the Final Fantasy VII saga. And your mission is clear. Take up your Buster Sword, equip your materia, and stand together. One last time.
These skies belong to me! Hope you're ready!
That's high. Told you, lip bite one trick. Lip bite one trick.
Thank you, Hamaguchi-san, for
Hamaguchi-san.
bringing us this extended look at Final Fantasy VII Revelation. I think I speak for all of us when I say we cannot wait to play it.
But Matt, I think we ended the video too early. I hate to leave a story unfinished.
Is that right? Well then, we better take a look.
How many?
Get the cannon back online, now!
How many interruptions are there?
At last, the promise is fulfilled. The journey ends here.
Remake, Rebirth, Revelation.
There you have it. Final Fantasy VII Revelation coming to all platforms next spring, which is appropriate for today because SGF is really a celebration of games across all platforms. Thank you to Hamaguchi-san, Kiru-san, and Team Up Square for that very special announcement. And thanks to Lucy for a great job coaching. Didn't she do great?
We done? All right, what's the chat on YouTube look like?
What an amazing way to end the show, but that's not all, because coming up right now is Day of the Devs with a look at many new independent game titles, including multiple new game announcements.
That's right, tons of awesome indie games, so make sure to stay tuned and watch that, and we will see you live this August in Germany for Gamescom Opening Night Live, streaming live on Tuesday, August 25th. Until then, have a great summer, everybody.
Thanks for watching. Day of the Devs starts right now.
How come Jeff's never like a t-shirt and jeans? Or like a suit?
That starts right
now. Includes paid promotion. Oh, shicey. Oh, shicey. Screw your game. That's it. Not a single good game. See, this is why, brother, video game discourse these days is the worst. It's actually the worst. Not a single good game. Just go fly a kite in space in a hurricane and a tsunami. Just like, that's what I hate these days. Just like overtly being negative. These Muppets. Lame. Where's GTA 6? I don't think we need GTA 6. Genuine L? Fucking... Bro. It's just a bunch of people that think that their opinion matters more than it does, and it's not so much like their opinion doesn't matter, it's just they don't have an opinion that's actually worth listening to. That's what you see in a lot of this like more broad thing, especially when it becomes popular to hate something, like the game shows and whatnot. It's more trendy to be like, oh, this show sucks. Now, some of the games weren't great. That's just how it is. But if you guys read these comments, man, just abysmal. Yeah, where's the next GTA trailer? As if they need another trailer to sell that game. Was live chat? I'm going to.
Like really new. It's gonna be. Oh, hello. I'm Tim Schafer from Video Games. I was just trying to come up with a whole new term for world premiere because this edition of Day of the Devs has so many world premieres in it, more than we've ever had before. I think it demands an entirely
caught your eye?
New term. Day of the Devs, as you know,
I think
Dawnbreaker, nonprofit, where it finds and presents the best in new games for you, and also a chance to meet the developers who made them. So while I'm working on this problem, you just sit away. Day of the Devs.
There's 3 games.
Pro premiere. Lots of pro. No? Okay.
It got louder for some reason.
There's nothing I dread more than having to make a top 10 list of video games, but if I did, I'd definitely put Nidhogg on that list. So I'm very excited to show you a world premiere of what Messhoff's been working on.
In a hot suit? It's not really a suit.
I'm
it's
Mark
just like
Messon. I'm the creative director and co-founder of Messhoff. You might know us for our 2014 hit Nidhogg, which is a fencing tug-of-war game with flying worms that eat you at the end. More recently, we came out with Wheel World, an open-world bicycle racing game about saving the world. I love making games. I've been making games since I was probably 15 years old. It's something I do for fun in addition to my job.
Been a while, it's good, homie.
At night,
what up,
you
Charles?
might find me just sketching out
Not
ideas
much.
for little games and sending
Trying to be
them around to
productive.
friends.
Playing more games. Spend less time thinking about games.
Created.
Well, playing more video games instead of sitting there thinking about it and not playing as much. So, doing that same old life stuff.
Platforming game where you're not
Charles,
just standing on platforms, you're crawling on the sides of platforms, you're hanging from the ceilings, you're walking across tight ropes, you're jumping onto nets, climbing ladders. It's not a Metroidvania, you're not like learning these skills over time, so you can think of it like Vampire Survivors crossed with Spelunky. I really missed like animation and just being able to hand animate pixels, and so it was fun to just churn them out, make lots and lots of silly little characters and enemies and stuff. And I think the game turned out really fun. There's a handful of arenas to explore, you'll unlock over 100 weapons. It's like these other Survivor games you've probably played where you're kiting the enemies and they're sort of following you in a big mass. But in this game, you're in a maze as well, a maze with gravity. It's really a game about routing. You get to know the levels, you get to know which weapons work with which other weapons, and maybe find a character that you really connect with based on the art or just the way they move. So I'm excited to share it more widely when it comes out later this year.
The
coolest thing about video games is that anything is possible. However, it is likely impossible that you could guess what this next game is.
I think he regrets getting that tattoo so high on his chest. This is a movie, sir. This is a movie.
Hello, I'm Andres Bordi, and I'm Mason Smith, also known as Airdorf, and we are very excited to show you Tenebrisomnia, our game, which is a retro survival horror with live-action cutscenes.
It's a live action from your day-to-day life yourself? Because what is that eerie camera they're using?
That's right, these insane madmen actually put in a live-action horror movie made by a professional production company and an award-winning special effects team right here in their Fixel horror game.
That's kind of crazy, you know?
So the story of Tenebrisomnia follows Julia,
wait, that's kind of cool.
Who's having nightmares.
That's kind of cool, dude. You're going from pixel.
Ivan being killed by horrible monsters, and she finds out that the nightmare is real, and now she's trapped inside it. Tenebrisomnia has classic survival horror gameplay that you would remember from games like Resident Evil, but it has this super retro, chunky pixel aesthetic, and in order to survive, Julia has to solve puzzles and collect items and also manage her consumables if she's going to make it through. So once I was playing Faith on streaming, and I said I would like to do something like this. Yeah, and in 2023, Dave Autry came to me with the trailer for Tenebrisomnia, and he said, hey, I want you to check this out and let me know if you think this would be a good title for us to publish.
Well, I had known Andres and Tobias and the guys at Cybot Studios down in Argentina for quite a long time, and I knew how much faith inspired Tenebrisomnia,
I think.
So I said, guys, there's really only one way we're making this game, and that's if Airdorf signs on as executive producer.
Andres was the director of one of my favorite horror short films, Alexia, and so I was really excited. I immediately said yes. I didn't put it together at the time, but I think it was just this weird, evil twist of fate that we get to work together now.
So how often can you switch between the real world aspects?
It's something that it hasn't been done in a really long time, specifically combining this retro style gameplay with live action scenes that look this group. And besides filming on sets, they also filmed on location in several places in Buenos Aires. These cutscenes bring a lot of talent from the film industry in Argentina and also television and also the theater industry. And also the monsters that you see in pixel form during regular gameplay make an appearance in live action, and they were achieved using practical and digital makeup and monster VFX by
that
an
is so
award-winning
freaking
special
cool.
effects team, and absolutely no generative AI.
Dude, that is genuinely sick though.
The game and the cinematics get really crazy and psychotic towards the end, and I can't wait for y'all to play it. Thank you for giving us the opportunity to show you Tenebrae Somnia. Please look for Tenebrae Somnia later this year on October the 16th on PC and consoles. Tenebrae Somnia, Retro Nightmares, Real Life Horrors, October 16th, 2026.
Dude.
Get ready to get your groove on with our next title, Mr. Records. Two of the game's designers, who you'll meet in a moment, are also its composers. That is so cool. French developer Glitchies has put together a combination of mechanics and music that'll leave you nodding your head and tapping your feet. Enjoy this world.
Universio Revelio is what people call that now.
I'm not doing that. Enjoy this world premiere of Mr. Records.
Hi, I'm Charles. And I'm Valentin. We are the composers and game designers behind Glitchy Studio, creators of Headbangers Prison Royale and Music of Story.
Instantly.
Our small studio focuses on crafting innovative music games, and today we'd like to introduce our new project, Mr. Records. This is George.
Well, Helldivers 2 has no
He has an
announcement.
extraordinary gift. He can travel through music.
Is that Jack Black?
As
No.
soon as he hears the first notes of a record, he's transported into vivid worlds where he interacts rhythmically with the environment and unfolding events.
Send in your ears, give up your fears.
A wide range of musical gameplay experiences shape these journeys, letting you feel the music in a truly unique way.
So it's a rhythm game of sorts?
When he's not exploring these musical worlds, George runs his record store. Every journey completed
why is Dr. Phil
becomes a
cheeked
vinyl
up?
available for sale in the shop. Your goal is to understand each customer's needs and match them with the right record. Everyone has their own way of expressing what they're looking for, along with a distinct personality. Their stories intertwine with George's, creating a narrative that is intimate, humorous, and heartfelt.
I wouldn't say waiting. I was just, maybe it's gonna happen, maybe not. Also, Charles, thanks to the two brother.
Selling records allows you to acquire new ones to play, forming a fresh and surprising
Death Metal
gameplay.
Button Masher. Didn't they already make that? It was called
As
Hellsinger.
composers,
This record shop setting is really inspiring, as it gives us the freedom to explore a wide range of musical styles.
So this is George's life, told track by track. Over 45 songs, each tied to a moment, a memory, or a feeling. We had so much fun creating and recording all those songs, and we'd like to give you a quick preview of the result.
Sitting in my armchair and I don't know what to do or what to say.
Oh, it's a sausage blue.
I knew it was for life. This day became
No Need for Men, as 4 dudes making the song. What? Sounds good.
Just give it a strong and never say never. We got one life, make this so Step into my shine.
We're a small
That song's
team of
pretty good.
4, and we've poured a lot
Sorry.
of heart into this game. There's still so much more to share about Mr. Records, so stay tuned for more updates coming soon. Bye!
In the spirit of camaraderie with fellow Canadians, Day of the Devs alums, and makers of Spiritfarer,
Canadia.
here is Thunder Lotus with some exciting news.
Hello, my name is Jem, and I'm a game designer.
I'm Stefania, I'm our director. We're from Thunder Lotus in Montreal, Quebec, and you might know us from our game, Spiritfarer.
For the past 7 years, we've been working on something quite different.
I was going to say, 33 Immortals. Because Thunder Lotus makes the game, I think.
How many games have you played where you really wanted to play with random strangers?
How many times have you felt the primal thrill of defeating massive enemies in epic raids without the stress, the grind, or wondering if you're good enough?
I played the game.
To 33
the
Immortals,
combat didn't really seem that
co-op action
impactful
roguelike
when I
for
played it.
33 players. No waiting around, you jump straight into the action through instant matchmaking, you tear through hordes of enemies sent by God to punish you,
Yeah,
and
like
rebel
this.
against the wrath of God together. You can play solo if you want, or with 1, 2, or 3 friends, because in 33 Immortals, everything is about cooperation.
We spent a lot of time designing the game so that you want to play with others, even if you don't know them. There is no voice chat.
I think it would play better if you had 4 people versus 33. Like, I think 33 is just too many things going on at once.
Strength, whether you're a tank, specialist, ranged, or melee player, and push forward no matter what. You will die, and that's okay.
Yeah, I think
Because
that
with
was my
every
main
run,
qualm.
You grow stronger.
34, like 33
You'll have
Immortals.
to.
33 people is
What
a
you're up
lot.
against is
On top of
nothing
having
less
enough dudes in the
than
fight to make it
wrath
actually
of
matter.
God. And the best part, you never face it alone. You face it together. 33 Immortals releases this summer.
Damn,
So
she has
come join the
ears.
rebellion.
Dude, my ears are just as big. What?
You know,
Why are we
sometimes
ear
in
shaving?
life, there are things that just make you want to give up and go fishing.
Like a huge rage game? Yeah.
Apocalypse
But
that
apparently you
ravaged
can
the
play
Earth
single
and left
player, you
us
can
in a
play as
world
4.
filled with
That
Lovecraftian
changes
nightmares
things.
and mutants might just
I didn't know
be
you could do
one of
that.
those things. So pop on your waders, folks, and grab your lures. From Dream Dock, this is Dreadmore.
Maybe I just
Hi,
played the raids
I'm
in
Rostislav
33
CEO
Immortals.
of Dream Dog Studio, and today I'll be talking to you about Dreadmore.
Word. Is this a fishing game? Wait, no, people love this game. I think.
Dreadmore is a first-person fishing adventure
Seen
game set in
Dreadmore
a
or Dream
world
Rock?
where long ago a catastrophe took place, changing the land, water, creatures, and the people who survived. Now it is a dark, dangerous place that is flooded and rotting. As the player, you travel on a fishing boat that is your lifeline in this world, but that also means it is your responsibility to keep it fueled up and repaired.
Oh, this game looks cool.
You can go on the land, walk from place
The
to
aesthetic
place,
is awesome.
and meet the people living in this world. Those people can be quite strange, but
aesthetic
you'll
is
find
sick,
that as
actually.
you'll talk to them, you'll pick up quests and learn a lot about the place that they live.
Dude, that art style is
The most
freaking
important part
wicked.
of the game, fishing. We made sure that fishing is not just a simple minigame. You start by checking the water, casting your line, and then you wait. What happens next depends on what bites. Every type of creature needs a unique way to catch them. The right rod, bait, timing, and some need a completely different approach. And if you want to catch the rarest of creatures, you'll need to be at the right place in the right time. Anything you catch can't be sold to traders or broken down to use for crafting. You can also scavenge and salvage materials that you find. Use for crafting. You can also scavenge and salvage materials that you find. You use a harpoon to pull and float in debris. One man's junk is another man's treasure. If you won't go too deeper into the game, you have to craft bait, harpoons, medicine, and gear. Very often you'll need to make what you need from what you can gather by yourself. There are many things we haven't shown yet, and I'm sure that you'll be surprised by what the game has in store, so make sure that you wishlist the game and join our Discord to stay updated and get more information about our game. Thanks for tuning in, and welcome one and all
I appreciate this guy talking
to
about
the
that.
world of Dreadmore.
I'm not sure how long it's been a thing, probably for a while, but I love whenever devs talk about the games that they make. I like that.
We've
That
got
game
some
looks
news from a
sick.
game we've been following for quite some time. It's from a Canadian studio that knows their retro.
Welcome to the end, hero. When would you like to begin?
Hi everyone, I'm Nick.
Is it third
I'm
person or
Robbie.
top down?
We're the co-founders of Real Games. Back in high school, the two of us made a promise to each other that we would one day make a love letter to the JRPGs we grew up on. Games like Chrono Trigger, Final Fantasy, Xenogears, the sorts of games that we played right after school, huddled next to a CRT, and the kind of games that decided what we wanted to do growing up.
That was over 20 years ago. A few years back, we walked away from our jobs to actually go and do it. The game is called Threads of Time, a turn-based, time-traveling RPG. Some of what you're about to see here today hasn't been shown anywhere else yet, including a first look at our time ship, the Needle.
You captain the Needle, and you fly between the eras and gather party members from across history, all in a quest to restore the order of the fallen Time Knights. You can go to the future, you can go to prehistory and see the dinosaurs, and if you'd like, you can even prevent them from extinction and see them evolve through time.
Combat is turn-based, the kind that we grew up on. Each character manipulates time in their own way with the goal of interrupting enemies' attacks. How you bend time is key, as are combos
I think the art
between
style's
party
cool.
members. Time is the through line for our whole game.
I'm not really an RTS
and you'll
enthusiast,
definitely
though.
feel it in combat.
The team that we've put together still does not feel real to us. We've been able to find all of these JRPG fans from across the industry, from AAA veterans to indie darlings who've worked on games like Shovel Knight and Deltarune and more. We're also super fortunate to work with legends from Japan, whose work on Final Fantasy, Xenoblade, and more is part of why we're here today. We can't wait to share more about these legends that we're collaborating with soon.
Threads of Time represents our lifelong goal to create cherished game experiences, just the way like others did for us back in the 90s and beyond. That's our mission that we set out at Real Games, to craft retro-infused RPGs that awaken cherished childhood memories.
So that's a bit about us and Threads of Time. It means a lot to show a glimpse of what our team has been up to, and we cannot wait to share more.
Thanks so much for having us at Day of the Devs.
Bye everyone.
That's a cool game. Art style's chill.
It's not often you get to world premiere a game that's been in development for 22 years, but here we are. I first played this game back in 2004. It's since gone on to be released in multiple fashions, and I'm excited to show you the next evolution.
Is it WoW?
Oh, hi there.
Hi, I'm Mare,
I'm Reagan.
and we're MetaNet Software. You might have heard of our games N, N+, and N++.
Today we're delighted to announce that we're back on our bullshit with a little something we like to call N plus infinity times 2.
It's an all-new, online multiplayer-focused iteration of the world's best platformer.
TM.
And we're so excited to tell you all about it here at Day of the Devs.
For those of you who aren't familiar with our games, they're a bit different from other 2D platformers thanks to their unique momentum-based movement mechanics that give them their own distinct flavor.
We call it parkour platforming. So you play as a ninja, gracefully and effortlessly flowing through the levels.
It's all about pure distilled gameplay and game feel that you can't get anywhere else.
Unlike the previous games in this series, N plus Infinity times 2 is not so much about the hardcore single-player experience. Although there will of course be a solo campaign for you to hone your ninja skills. Instead, this one is about platforming with your friends. And if you don't have any friends, no worries. There's matchmaking.
We've taken our unique brand of acrobatic, virtual athletic 2D action gameplay and used that as a foundation to build 5 fresh, local and online multiplayer game modes. Some game modes are tried and true staples, some are new to the series, and some are new to the world.
Who can be a missile
Mingle
flying
player,
around forever?
Co-opetitive. With this game, we're really Ouroboros-ing the lexicon.
You'll be running around with your friends, luring enemies into your opponents, making the ultimate sacrifice for your teammates, and hunting each other with rockets.
That's my favorite part.
There are only 3 buttons, so it's an easy game to get into, and anybody can pick it up and play it casually at a party. But there's no skill stealing, so it also supports legit competitive play.
We like to think of it as couch-ready, tournament-worthy.
We've been making this series for a disturbingly long time, and we're very excited to put our 2 decades plus of game design experience into your hands. This is going to be launching sometime next year on all the platforms.
If If you want to get a taste for yourself, please head over to our Discord and sign up for playtesting. We can't wait to play with you and see what you think. And most importantly, please wishlist N+ Infinity x2 on Steam so that the algorithm doesn't hate us.
Thanks so much, Day of the Devs, and enjoy the rest of the show.
Thanks. Bye.
Sometimes, a game transports you through the looking glass into a world that you can't help but be fascinated by. Our next title, Into the Unwell, does just that. Swedish developers She Was Such a Good Horse have created an action roguelite with a wild, unique world that you can explore solo or with friends. So settle in and get ready to hear the story of one strange cat.
Oh, hello there. My name is Morten. I'm working on a small Swedish indie studio called She Was Such a Good Horse. We're working on a game called Into the Unwell. It's a rubber hose roguelite game.
Cause tonight will be the night that I will fall for you.
Hey dude, you made it! Come sit down. I was just about to tell a little story.
This is a trippy art style.
Very unlucky cat. No? Alright. So he was just walking around town and I always wondered, how did he end up in this situation?
Wait, this looks cool. This is like Cuphead but trippier.
His dreams of domination ended up in devastation.
This game looks cool. Wait a minute.
And he was popping pills for the thrills, you know. Uppers, downers, in betweeners. One day he met some cute and odd-looking friends. They tried to work it up and there was no cooperation. And after everything and all the lessons learned, suddenly he was face to face with the absurd. This is it. He's gonna show the world. But nah, he failed.
This game looks sick.
The moral of the story is...
Into the Unwell. That game looks cool.
It's always a pleasure to debut games in Day of the Devs that intertwine the personal stories of their creators. This world premiere
Why debut?
is intimately special and worth paying attention to.
Okay, just gonna watch some highlights real quick and check some emails. Where were we? What the hell are we doing? Come on, focus, focus, focus.
I'm Case, and this is Bub, a narrative adventure game about making art, healing, and New York City.
Hey everyone, I'm Todd Anderson. I'm a software artist, poet, and educator based in New York City, and I did gameplay design and code for Bub.
Since I was a little kid, I've always liked drawing, whether that was with pencils or markers or scissors or collage, whatever I could get my hands on, really.
And I wanted to create a gameplay structure that showed off all those different styles in different worlds. The main story takes place in New York City, but Bub is an artist, and he's constantly bringing the player into his memories and into his art. And so you might dive from a pen and ink style New York City directly into a childhood school hallway and into a show choir performance where he's nervous if he'll be able to dance correctly.
It's that approach that gives the game a very textural feeling, and those textures mimic the emotional underpinning of each scene. 3 years ago, Todd and I were making really good progress on the game. We lived in the same neighborhood in Brooklyn, and in the afternoons we could walk to each other's houses and work on Bub. But something unexpected happened, and I got really sick and was diagnosed with multiple sclerosis. And during that time, I lost a lot of my vision, my dexterity in my hands, and it was basically impossible for me to make art. So Todd and I focused on our friendship, and I focused on healing. And little by little over time, the old connections that had always existed in my brain, the ones that told me how to make things and how to use my hands, they started to come back. I had a choice. I could keep looking down into the bottomless pit of despair, or I could focus on how many good things had happened to me in my life, how many good people I'd met. I decided to go there and focus on gratitude, and that's become a central theme of the game.
But it's ultimately a hopeful story and about drawing connections between your own hardships and difficulties and using that to connect with other people and appreciate what you have and share it with others. Bub is also a game about New York City. It's a place that both Case and I have lived and made work for over 10 years, and we wanted to capture some of that energy of being a young person, figuring out what you care about and how to say it, alongside a bunch of other people that are just trying to do the same.
We've been lucky to collaborate with our talented friends. Adam Schatz has laid down an amazing blanket of music and sound throughout the entire game. Asher Kurtz has written beautiful additional guitar music for the project as well. Whitmer Thomas, fresh off of his supporting role in the film Weapons, is the voice of Bub.
Life used to feel like a coming of age that was never gonna end. Then it all changes.
And our friends at Some Point Sound have built a rich layer of effects that's really bringing the game to life. We're so excited to share this game with you in 2027, and please follow along with us at our Steam page. And
it was like an ASMR episode. I'm falling asleep. Like, I don't think the game looks bad.
I first
Definitely
met Mike
one,
Boxleiter in Iowa over a
very
decade ago. Very
soft-spoken people. The music was super soft.
He went on to create Secret Hitler, which is a huge success in the board game community. Now he's back with a few friends to make a new
very
video
chill.
game. And they're here to show you a world premiere of what they've been working on.
Anything great yet? Dreadmore, like 3 fighting-ish games, not fighting, but ARPG style games look sick. And Tenebris Somnia. That game looks insane.
Lazy River is a co-op first-person shooter set at the galaxy's most unregulated water park, Water Station 1. The water park is connected by an infinite lazy river that runs the length of the park. Since the water park is on a space station, they can only use special space water. Because of the special properties of space water, you should not pee in the pool. If you do pee in the pool, the pee will go back up into you and turn you and everyone else in the water into zombies. You and 3 friends are at the park for a fun vacation, but one guy peed in the pool, and now everyone else in the park is a zombie that wants to kill you. You'll need to build a raft and ride the lazy river to the other end of the park to escape. The first objective in the game is building your raft. It's your floating base, your greatest resource, and the strongest weapon in the game. Start building by gathering inner tubes and lashing them together. You'll have to leave your raft to scavenge for materials from around the park, however. The whole place is infested with zombies, but lucky for you, once the zombification process is finished, the zombies are vulnerable to water. Fight them with pool noodles, water guns, and water balloons, and make your way back to the raft with your loot. On your raft, you're safe from the zombies, unless you get some hop-ons. You're gonna get hop-ons. If you get hurt, cook up some hot dogs on the grill to regain your strength. Use scavenged materials to craft armor, turrets, and engines for your raft. Make sure to build something balanced and don't make it too heavy. A raft that can't drive straight is a sitting duck.
Is Void Train in space? Void Train was a lot more grindy than this. Like this game, it seems like you hop off and you're right next where you have to be. Like you're not having to travel that far.
Along the river carefully. The robot security forces will set up blockades and
There's
strong
also more
defenses.
combat.
Get too close and they'll shoot out your inner tubes and damage your raft. And make sure not to set off the park alarm system. Setting out the alarm will start the park's self-clean cycle, which will obliterate all organic life in the area. And that would really ruin your summer vacation.
It's maybe moving a little faster than we're moving.
I've been making this game with 4 other amazingly talented devs from
Raft
across the
strategy
country.
tier list.
We're excited to announce Lazy
You never
River is
know.
coming to early access next year, summer 2027.
Early access?
Please wishlist us now on Steam. Thanks so much.
These days for video
All right, we'll have
games,
these on earrings before we
wish
go.
listing is equivalent to a YouTuber
Our
saying
next
like and
title is as
subscribe.
complex and thought-provoking as you'd expect from developers
Like they're
Sunset
both
Visitor. The
not a
Vancouver-based
big
studio
deal.
created Peabody-winning 1,000
man,
Times Resist.
you
And
hear
their
it
next
everywhere.
game is looking just as intriguing, innovative, and slightly unnerving, in the best way. I'm so excited to present Prove You're Human.
I have dreamt so long of my body that I know everything about it. I have dreamt it into existence. They say you think you're human. I am human.
Oh, welcome. My name is Pinky. I also go by Natalie, and I am narrative designer at Sunset Visitor Studios. In our upcoming game, an AI dares to dream that she's human, and it is your job to put her in her place. Prove You're Human is a sci-fi narrative adventure where you play as Santana. You've split your consciousness into 2, and you've been
This is-
uploaded to a
Is
digital
Capture
world.
turning into a weapon of mass destruction?
On your first day, you head into the office and you meet a giant face extended off of a mechanical arm. This is Mesa. And day in and day out, you spend time with her. And through doing rather esoteric captchas, you learn more about her as she learns more about you.
My name is Daniel Bolio. I'm an artist here at Sunset Visitor, and my background has mostly been in animation here in Vancouver. My first project in games was a game for the Nintendo Switch called Boreal Tenebrae. Animating Mesa is, we're approaching it in a unique way, where we're trying to have this balance where there is enough complexity in the animation system so that she's able to hit all these poses and expressions and micro expressions that we want her to hit, but also have the system intuitive enough that the writers are able to control a lot of that animation from within their writing documents through text-based macros. And having them be able to suggest animations for her to do in the writing document is sort of imperative to how we want to make this game. Some interesting challenges for Mesa is just how big she is in frame. Like I've been finding that really like subtle micro expressions that usually you wouldn't be able to read on a character, they're all you need to convey an emotion on Mesa face. She can be very serpentine, she can be very robotic, but she can also be very organic. So there's a lot of different ways that she can be animated and a lot of different kind of modes that Mesa face can hit.
Something is different about Mesa. In the middle of the night, you catch her muttering to herself about a body. And not just any body, her body. She is certain that she has a body just like you, which is impossible. So, of course, you do not believe her until one day.
This next world premiere hails from Paris, France.
Who is
from a
that guy?
developer who isn't afraid to peel away the layers of the humanity onion.
It's crazy. We're going from like some games that have such
video
crazy
games.
art style to just
They should
2D
always be fun and
games.
lighthearted and designed
which
to make us
they're not
forget
bad,
about
just
all the worries
interesting.
in our lives, right? Right? Wrong. I'm Florent Morin from The Pixelant, and we are known for making video games about the most depressing topics imaginable, like forced migrations, or grief, or child abuse. Also, we made one horseback riding game, but this one doesn't count. But why would we do that, you ask? Well, it's not just
Horseback
because we
riding
are a
game.
bunch of mean, depressed French wannabe existentialists. Of course we are, but we also believe in the power of video games to tell stories that you will care deeply about. Stories we can't afford to ignore. So let me tell you about Ithaca. In this narrative road trip RPG, you play as Penelope, a 30-something environmental rights lawyer who spent the last decade trying to sue big polluting companies and failing miserably. Today, you hop in your car and decide to drive to a
Spent
place
the
called
last
Ithaca,
decade.
where you're supposed to meet with friends from the Earth Protection Association you just joined. A perfectly normal thing to do, except there's the boss of a big petroleum company tied up in your trunk. Ithaca starts as a game where you, the player, have to figure out what's going on. From the comfort of your vehicle, you'll be able to call and text Penelope's friends and family. You'll get to know her better as she pretends everything is normal. And as the story is moving forward, you'll gain experience points that will allow you to shape her personality. Depending on your skills, you will pass or fail checks that will open or close new narrative routes. You'll also be able to explore your own thoughts in search for answers about who you really are. Stop in service stations to meet with strangers. Investigate the interior of your car for clues that may have been planted
You should
there.
meet folks
Or
at
call
gas stations that are
mysterious phone
strangers
numbers to learn info
at
that will shed a
night,
new light
most likely.
on the operation you're part of. And in the end, you'll be left with the most complicated question Penelope has ever faced. Will she go all the way and finish what she started? Or will the road change everything? We're not making Ithaca to give answers. We're making it because we're living through questions that feel increasingly hard to avoid. About power, about violence, about the world we live in and how far we're ready to go to defend it. About what still feels
Pretty
possible
far.
when nothing seems to work anymore. And we hope Ithaca will be one way
Is my
to sit
attention
with
span
those questions
cooked?
for a while.
As soon as this indie game
And
section
comfortable.
started,
From inside a car that keeps moving forward.
I feel like the vibe
If that
changed.
sounds interesting to you, we've just launched a Kickstarter and a Steam page. And we hope to
I
release
swear
the
they're,
game
they're
in
playing
late
white noise. That's what it
2027.
is. They're playing white noise.
Also, you never know, there might still be a cute horseback riding minigame in there somewhere.
Ever since we first showed this next game, we've been eagerly anticipating its release. Well, have we got some news for you?
Hi there, my name's Will. I'm part of the dev team here at Radical Forge, and we're working alongside the guys over at Crescent Moon Games to bring you Screenbound. Now, previously on Day of the Devs, Crescent Moon talked about how they initially came up with the idea for Screenbound and showed off some of the early mechanics. But today I wanted to talk about the narrative and show off some of the design choices we've made in the game.
Wait, what?
So, for the narrative, you, the player, find yourself in the role of Pavi, on the hunt for her missing mother, Lova.
That's kinda
Now,
cool.
after finding a trans-dimensional device called a Q-Boy amongst her things, you are thrust into another dimension. With the assistance from a questionable guide, Wexler, your job is to traverse the Q realm and solve this land's puzzles in order to figure out what's been happening in this place, where your mother is, and how to bring her home. Design-wise, we've shown a lot of our first cartridges mechanics, where we pay homage to the side-scrolling games of old, trying to encapsulate that feeling of nostalgia and familiarity within the gameplay.
He missed a few coins.
Keeping mechanics like head stomping and
Not a
momentum-based
min-maxer.
movement really makes you feel like you're playing a game from that era. Recently though, we teased our second cartridge for the game, and this one we wanted to shake things up a little bit and change perspectives from a side-scrolling platform type game to a top-down adventure game reminiscent of the ones from the late 90s, with a whole host of new mechanics, enemies and challenges to overcome. So keep an eye out for more in the coming months. That said, we're happy to announce that the game Screenbound will be coming out for release across all platforms September 10th, 2026. But you don't have to wait till then. We actually have a demo going live right now on Steam.
It's like I'm watching a
grab your
Spoon do his
controllers,
weird dancing, and my
cast your
urge to
minds
throw
back to a
tomatoes
simpler
is
time.
rising with
It's time
each game
to become
advertisement.
Screenbound.
Convergence X05. My thing is, there's some game announcements are making it worth watching for sure. I'm telling you, Dreadmore is a dope looking game. That Somnia game, crazy cool as well. But you can't. There's no way to avoid the inevitable truth that some games just won't be for the majority of people, especially not you. And in a game show, for instance, You'll see that a lot more often
This
than you
next game's
expect.
been making the round at PAX and EVO, and we're excited to show the first gameplay footage. It's from Red Moon Workshop out of Austin, Texas. This is Shot One Fighters.
Hi, Dave the Devs.
It's like not
My
everything
name's
can be a
SB
banger, you
over
know?
at Red Moon Workshop in Austin, Texas. Our team's been super hard at work on a brand new type of roguelite, with combat inspired by classic fighting games. So check out the trailer for Shot One Fighters.
Wait. They've got furries. This could be kind of cool, actually. I might be a fighting game guy. I know what you are. There's a fridge? Okay, this game's cool. They passed the fridge check. That just seems something to try and beat. Depending on how long like a run is, that seems kind of fun. Shot One Fighter.
And that was a trailer for Shot One Fighters. Currently, you guys can wishlist the game on Steam, as well as follow our game on Kickstarter, which is coming very soon. Thank you guys for watching, and we really appreciate the opportunity to be on Day of the Devs. I also want to give a shout out to our community and our fellow devs working tirelessly to make this game a reality. We cannot wait to show you guys what's coming next for Shot One Fighters.
Dreadmore.
Our next title is from Happy Broccoli Games, a small team based in Berlin who are most well known for bringing us the cozy mystery-solving Duck
Somnia.
Detective series. Their new game offers a different type of mystery to solve, and it's a world premiere. People better watch out, because there's about to be an attempted murder around here. This is Apple Crumble.
What was that game called? It was like Dawn Blood.
All right, Grandma, here we are.
Oh, it was The Blood of Dawn Walker.
It's that prick, Alan.
You can pre-purchase it.
Hey, Jessatron! How's my favourite niece?
Hello, I'm Annika from Happy Broccoli Games. You may know us from our games such as Duck Detective, The Secret Salami.
I'm the Duck Detective. I'm here to investigate a case.
Get a dough tuber going.
The Salami Bandit!
However,
I had
today,
ideas of that
I'm
at
very
one point in
excited to be
time.
sharing
I
with
scratched
you
it though.
An exclusive first glimpse of our newest title, Apple Crumble.
Is there a car horn going off in real life or in the game?
The game is simple. It's your grandma's 84th birthday party, and one of your family members is trying to murder her. Could it be your stressed out mom, your midlife crisis uncle? Your younger sister Millie has been acting weird lately.
They've all got crack eyes.
Ignore the weird man in your bedroom for now.
They've all got they're all tweaking out.
Thriller narratives. We've been drawing inspiration from things
Ma'am,
like
you got some egg in there?
Agatha Christie, Knives Out, Mouthwashing, and many more. Reconnect with your dysfunctional family. Explore your childhood home and work out who you can trust before it's time for tea.
It's Grandma.
Apple Crumble is a creepy, cozy walking sim. Rummage through your family's belongings and uncover the secrets they're hiding from you.
Do they make those? That's kind of
Apple
cool.
Crumble is a suspenseful interactive story and will be piping hot out of the oven later this year. We hope you enjoy Grandma's birthday. And remember, everyone is a suspect.
Have you
Apple
ever dreamt of a
crumble.
game where the main mode of interacting with the world is slapping stuff? Well, your dreams have been answered. Check out this world premiere of Turbo Button's new game, Slap Out of It.
Hi,
I can't
I'm
hold
Nick
on
from
for much
Turbo Button,
longer.
and I'm excited to introduce you to Slap Out of It, our slap and solve adventure game coming to PC and console next year.
Our world
That guy's very well kept.
is broken.
Kept.
But at Puzzle, we're putting it back together piece by piece. And we want you to join our family of on-demand experts to solve the problems of our paying customers with a personal touch. Think you have what it takes to be a puzzle-solving ninja? A rock star who's not afraid to get your hands dirty? A loner with no friends or family who'll come looking for you? Then reach out and become a Puzz Pal today. That's where you'll apply skills like personal tutor, junk removal, dry docking, commercial plumbing, tech support,
Dry what?
caretaking, print-based marketing, whatever the hell this is. We'll slap out of it together.
Slap Out of It is an interactive comedy sandbox filled with silly puzzles inspired by classic point-and-click adventure games. You'll be tasked with exploring a very odd office building, where each floor is a gateway to another world filled with new characters to meet and strange secrets to discover.
Don't pass the vibe check. Ooh, now we do.
Slapping is how you interact with everything around you. And just about everything and everyone react to your slaps. You'll also find a bunch of
Putting
useful
on the
items
brain
along
rot
the
for
way
the
that
other
you
for
can
the younger
store in your
generation.
trusty fanny pack.
Despicable.
Some items have special uses, but of course, you can slap with every item as well. The more you slap, the more you learn about how the world works. But don't expect everyone to be happy about that.
You know what's crazy? People actually do that. It's not cap. Folks
team is
legitimately
dedicated to
eat butter,
interactive comedy
like
and
they'll have
celebrating
butter
the art
sticks,
of
like a
dumb.
candy bar, like a
Up
protein
till
bar
now,
that has no
we've been
protein.
known for making a bunch of silly VR games.
Or next to no
but
protein.
Slap Out of It is our first time stepping away from VR entirely. It builds on some of our past work while exploring lots of
That's
new
a real
ideas.
thing.
And it's all meticulously handcrafted to keep you thinking and laughing at the same time.
Yeah,
We've
people.
spent
There are
years
some
iterating,
people
editing, and
that eat
polishing.
off of a stick of butter in the workplace. They are
And we're
freaks.
so proud to say this is our dumbest game yet. We're also excited to be working with Ben Starr.
There are
who joins
psychopaths
us
among
now
us.
to share a little about what this project means to him.
I don't know who you are. I don't know what you want.
can't
but of course
believe
I'll do
you.
it.
That guy reminds me. I should be using my stand decks more often. I need to get like a walking pad, man.
We'll have more news to share about Slap Out of It soon. Thanks for watching.
Please pretend that you'll buy the game by wishlisting now.
We
That's
promised you a
actually
lot of world
good.
premieres, but it's not very often we get to show you sequel, follow-up sort of things. This next one is from our buds over in England, and it features a very familiar cast.
Hello, I'm Gavin Price, studio head at Platonic Games. And I'm Chris Sutherland, programming lead. We're absolutely thrilled to be here to introduce you to the next chapter for our favorite buddy duo, Super Ukulele Cards.
No. I am the least interested in this kind of game that anyone could ever imagine. Like Mario, it doesn't matter if it's Mario, it doesn't matter what game it is. These are my
Ukulele are
least
back, but this time they've traded the platforming
interesting
for
games.
starting grid. We're hitting the track in a unique style to give karting fans an experience like no other. One where above all, skill reigns supreme. With Super Ukulele Kart, we're building a racing game that rewards mastery of its many mechanics, tracks, items and perks. this isn't just a Sunday drive. It's a high-speed, high-skill, pixel-perfect racing showdown. Think of it as the definitive competitive karting adventure. It's just a touch more lizard and bat than your usual Grand Prix. At Playtonic, our goal has always been to inject a bit of that classic fun and character-driven magic back
There
into
weren't
the
that many
industry.
crazy
We might be
games
a
today,
small
Ben.
team, but we've got a lot of history between
Like,
us. And a
so
huge
the way the game
karting
shows
fan
are, by the
ourselves,
way,
we can
imagine
sense
going
when
to a movie
sometimes
theater
things have
and you're
drifted
paying
too
not
far
for the
from much of
movie,
what we believe made
but you're
those
just paying for the
experiences so
initial
fun in the
commercials they show you to hype up different movies coming out later that year. That's what the game show is. They've somehow hyped it up to where like folks will be chomping at the bit to watch it. Like I'm here right
Super
now, so I'm
Ukulele
part of the
Park is
problem.
quick to pick up,
But that's what
hardcore
game show
genre
is.
fans, we're one of
And
them.
in
Everything
those
you already know and
previews
love
for
from
shows
the best
or
karting
movies,
games,
like you'll see
and
some
ramping
cool
up the skill
ones
level
occasionally.
even further. With new
That's the
racing
hope when you
techniques,
watch a game
unleashing
show.
outrageous attacks on your opponents and gaining every advantage possible right up to the finish line.
I was instead of streaming, I was thinking about just like perusing a list and putting together trailers of the games I actually am interested in and doing my own thing. Because watching 2 or 3 hours of this, 4 hours maybe, I don't think it's like the wisest choice of my time.
Wait to see you on the track and test ourselves against you too.
And I've trapped you guys here too.
Thank you so much for letting us share Super Ukulele.
You're not paying? Your time ain't free, man.
For a while, and it's a relief. Finally have it out of the garage and into your hands. If you'd like to support us, please do head over to Steam to follow.
I'm kind of here because it's like, if you're a content creator or a streamer, you should probably stream these things.
We'll also be hosting a series of
I might
beta
pass
tests
in the
very
future.
soon, so do keep an eye out for how to sign up. We'd love your help in getting this across the finish line and making the game the definitive karting experience. Thanks for watching. We'll see you on the starting grid. Can't wait to reveal more features soon.
So I was like, see the new game for a gamer now. There's better ways to do it. You could just look at the new games releasing, look at the titles, and that would actually give you a decent idea of what's going
All the way
on.
from Poland, we've got some news from
In this
the creators
case,
of
we
the
can't skip ahead, you know?
Hi, we are Star Wars Industries.
Like,
the team
we have
behind
no
Into
idea
the
what's
Fire.
playing. There's no
It's a
curation,
cataclysmic
really.
extraction survival game where you have to navigate ever-changing terrain, battle against fire and volcanic demons to find and rescue survivors. In order to truly capture the high-stakes pressure, obviously, and
You're not paying
fire
losing
physics
time?
itself,
That's
we
that-
didn't just read the manuals. We took part
What is it?
in
That's that
fire
to be
safety
fair
training
mentality.
and participated
It's a
in
plague,
professional
bro.
research sessions. And honestly, we are probably the most fire-ready team in the whole industry. You could say, in other words, that we truly know how to handle the heat.
Critters
It was
of
supposed to be a
Invincible.
quiet trip,
Or the Invincible.
but this place was already breaking.
Dust Runner here, back in New Syndra. Nothing settled ground shifting, rocks coming down. You'll feel it soon enough. You know what to look for. Bring it back. Don't stop moving.
Every time we go out there, the island takes a little more. More ground, more paths, more people. And the fire brought more than ash. The locals turned. The cults emerged.
I think in the future, if I do these kinds of things, I'll watch it myself and I'll pick the games that I'm interested in. I think that so far, the cooler game's the one I'm interested in.
Push further.
And plus it cuts it down from being a 4-hour show to like an hour, maybe. Actually less.
Almost there.
So we keep going back into the fire.
Oh my god, not again. Alright, listen everyone, let's put our skills to the test. Evacuate!
This next game is the latest in a series of well-known cooperative puzzle platformers. That's right, folks. It's time for another...
Never been seen video game screen.
I don't know about you folks, but he's really trying my patience.
That's not funny.
Wait, Trine 5?
Once upon a time, in a distant corner of the kingdom,
It is too easy,
two
bros.
youngsters stumbled into trouble and unknowingly bound their fate to the realm's greatest heroes.
Who are you two?
Trine's pretty
They
cool.
must have somehow tampered with Trine's magic. Are they trying to replace us? We're just as baffled as you are. The heroes of Trine are three. Three.
You don't need to convince us. The last thing we want is to be stuck with a trio of fossils. Here goes.
Hold on, everyone. Watch out.
Don't underestimate us.
That's right. What's that? It's another magic beastie.
The more they traveled together, the clearer it became that the young siblings had been keeping secrets, some of them much darker than the rest.
I shall see you soon, heroes.
Put on your detective caps for our next title. Italian developer LKA is known for their atmospheric, character-driven games like Martha is Dead. Their third entry, When Sirens Fall Silent, looks like it's going to be an upgrade of everything.
That was 100% Trine. What do you mean it's not
I can't wait to dive
Trine?
into the mystery on this one. Check out When Sirens Fall Silent.
When Sirens Fall Silent.
I am Luca Darko. I'm the founder and artistic director of LKA Studios, a small 10-person company specialized in deep narrative-based psychological games.
Our first games were The Town of Light and Martha is Dead. When Silence Falls Silent is
modern.
our third title.
The clothes on that wizard
this
were a bit
series,
colorful.
Stories senza voce,
A little
voiceless
interesting.
stories. And through these stories we try to explore forgotten people, voiceless people. We aim to shine a light on their suffering because they deserve to be heard, and also because their stories are still sadly relevant in today's world.
Holy shit, what happened here? You hear that, kid?
I bet he's exaggerating.
Come on, let's get on with it.
When Silence Falls Silent is a dark psychological thriller with horror undertones set in Italy in the early 1990s. The player takes on the role of Mila, a rookie police officer who is unexpectedly pulled into a major case triggered by the rampage of a serial killer. As the investigation unfolds, Mila becomes increasingly vulnerable, and the boundary between reality and supernatural grows even more blurred. We address many complex and controversial topics that we believe deserve more attention, like human trafficking, addictions, trauma, and misogyny.
That missing girl
See
in the
misogyny in the
photo.
same sentence?
Are we going to save her? Makes me nervous to think she's depending on us.
Yes. I'm sure we'll be the ones to find her. And you will become the new commissioner. Instead of that pathetic little man.
I don't know about that. You like to fantasize, huh?
Characters are at the core of When Silence Falls Silent story, and we are placing a strong focus on character interactions alongside a structured and rich gameplay experience.
There's no way that guy's doing some
including
stuff.
branching dialogues, investigation mechanics, exploration, environmental puzzles, and some rather significant surprises.
The UV lamp has shown up large traces of blood. Why did that man bring me here?
Almost naked? You downside.
Must be an important clue.
Based on players' choices, the protagonist's inner fragilities will gradually emerge and significantly change the way the game.
That's what I was thinking, Berserker. That's what I was thinking too. It's like, I don't know if those things are correlated.
As a studio, and
The
we
way,
really
like, not
hope
one to
you can
one.
feel the passion we are putting in this game as we continue to push boundaries and stay true to the DNA that defines LKA games. Thank you very much for watching.
Jesus. It's like that.
Well, that's our show. Thanks for watching. Thanks to all our sponsors for making this possible. Thanks to all the developers for making and sharing their games with us. And thanks to you for watching. You can go wishlist these games. That really helps the developers. And I hope you enjoyed all the retro surprises.
There's no chance of any Helldivers 2 stuff.
That's the cool one, right? That's what we're going with.
Thank you to our generous sponsors, without whom Day of the Devs would not exist. Battler Games, 47 Communications, the Game Awards, Idea Xbox, Razer, Sony Interactive Entertainment, Summer Game Fest, Thunder Lotus, Unity, Wired Productions, and Exola.
If you don't know who Exola is, they love indie games and are
All right, I think we're chilling. Only 69,000 watching. Bunch of indie game haters. Sheesh. All right, folks. The plan, I'm going to go shower and stuff. Maybe make some food, I think. Maybe, perchance. And I want to do some Devastator Surges in Helldivers 2. That is a plan. There was 4 to 5 games from the game show that looked pretty cool. Dreadmore was a fishing game with a super sick art style. Actually, I have it wishlisted, I think. Just to be certain. What? How do you see your wish lists? Found it. Not those, not those. I should move some of these. Wishlisting is such a hope and a prayer in some cases, because I'll wishlist games that I never buy. I think that most folks do. Canyons is going to be sick. I'm excited for that. It was Dreadmore, Tenebrous Somnia. It's going to be a pixel survival game that mixes in real life movie grade scenes of horror. I'm not a big horror buff or nothing. It seemed pretty cool. And Shot One Fighters is a pseudo, I wouldn't say furry. It's going to be like a roguelike fighting game. Like those are 3 games. And then there's Dawn Walker. Dawn something that is actually, you can pre-order it, so there's no wish listing. What was it? Was it Blood? The Blood of Dawn Walker. This game. And there's another one called 1616 or 1666. Amsterdam. This is more like a witch game. That seemed pretty cool. So 5 or so games that are actually somewhat interesting for me. A lot of racing games, don't quite care. There's also Star Wars Pod Racing. That one seems kind of cool. And Clutch was a racing game that seemed kind of aight. Anyway, I should be on later-ish. I appreciate y'all for watching. Thank you for your time. Have a good day or night. Peace.